So that's our day in Trier, and as you can see, we all had a great time.
World Heritage Sites preserve our history for future generations. They tell us where we come from and who we are, something that cannot be taken seriously enough. So stay curious. Now it's goodbye from us in Berlin. See you next time.
DW in July. Every great achievement is a result of technical precision, meticulous planning, and attention to detail. But a true masterstroke goes a step further than that. Featured on our July program. Ostkreuz, the success story of the Berlin Photo Collective. The Mecca Clock Tower. German engineers build the world's largest clock. And Anna Netrebko, the Russian soprano and her rise to superstardom. July on DW. All broadcast times online. The best hits, the most successful artists, and the catchiest tunes. Pop Export Ranking.
This time, the top 10 acts from Germany in the 1970s.
Pop Export in 30 minutes on DW.
This is DW News live from Berlin. The special. Let's get you the economic angle.
Hoffman is DW's correspondent in Brussels.
Go over to Frankfurt, Germany. Exactly.
It's all about the perspective.
A little deeper. It's been the talk of the town.
Closer up. DW News.
Local heroes need global insights.
We are there for you with more news and information, comprehensive background, and relevant analysis.
Our new program offer, modern and interactive. For those who demand more. DW, made for minds. whole DW on one app. For in-focus global insights, the news app for local heroes. DW, made for minds.
Live from Berlin, this is DW News. Hello and welcome. Is a Grexit just around the corner? Is Greece about to exit Europe's single currency? That's the question here in Europe at the moment, after the Greek Prime Minister announced a referendum on the terms of an international bailout. With negotiators unable to agree, Greece faces a debt default next week. In Athens, people are again forming queues outside cash machines as many rush to withdraw money, while Greek banks are still functioning normally. Newspapers are focusing on the referendum, which is due to be held next weekend. Also coming up in the show. In Taiwan, more than 500 people are injured in a fire at an amusement park. Nearly 200 are in intensive care. And in the Women's World Cup in Canada, England knock out the hosts, while defending champions Japan squeeze through against Australia. My name's Christopher Springate. Good to have you with us. Greek lawmakers have backed the government's plan to hold a referendum next weekend on the terms of an international bailout program.
Debts, thousands rallied in Athens to voice their support for staying in the Eurozone. Eurogroup ministers discussed a last-minute proposal from the Greek government aimed at averting bankruptcy, but they said it had come too late. At least 79 people are dead in Indonesia after a military transport plane crashed into a residential area on the island of Sumatra. The rescue operation is continuing, and officials expect the death toll to rise. Edging towards a deal in the talks on Iran's nuclear program. The two sides, Iran and the 5 permanent UN Security Council members plus Germany, have extended the deadline to try and reach an agreement. Now, the deadline was supposed to have been Tuesday, but it's now been put off for a week.
Just the right thing to do before a high-pressure match that we're going to see later tonight. Now, you're watching DW News coming to you live from Berlin. We have more at the top of the hour. See you then.
70 years since the end of the Second World War. Our special page online with audio and video, recollections and interviews, important facts and a timeline. The events of 1945 and the beginning of a new world order. At DW.com WW2.